Hey everyone, it's Kong again with another summoning video. This time it's for the promised guaranteed Destiny Noemi. But before I go in to summon for her, I do have actually a lot of gambles and possible weapon opportunities saved up. First, I've got my dragon sweeps, so I'll go ahead and use those now. The main thing I'm looking for, ideally, is the new crystal stinger, because I still don't have one of those. Not surprisingly, I didn't really summon for it. So Devil Axe just for ore there. I do have a use for the crystal stinger, so that's the main reason I'm kind of on the hunt for one of those right now. Okay, had to take a cut there because there was crazy traffic and crying dogs. So I'm going to get back into the gear gambles slash luck. Fingers crossed luck. The next thing I have is the weapon from the whatever Valentine's event. Now don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch this battle. It's going to be fast forwarded to epic Dios-like proportions. But I am just going to let it run real fast, and then we'll see what weapon pops up after the battle, because I'll have enough points after this. Okay, victory, here we go. So let's see what the reward for that battle is. Oh, it's a Bloodsword Runting. That is not common, so that's good. Unfortunately, I don't really need one. I do have a couple of those. One's already fully built for Bernhardt. But that's fine. That's nice to get a rare reward for a change. I also, against my better judgment, did a little tiny bit of pre-farming, just enough to get the weapon from this, since it's on the first page in this event. I'm not going to bother getting the helmet on video, because I don't really care about helmets. But, of course, weapons have the potential to be crystal stingers, so let's see if this one is going to be a stinger. No, it's just a Seal Guardian. Classic. Okay. Now, before we get to summoning, that's not where I want to go. I do still have a couple of gear gamble possibilities left. I'm going to get an SSR accessory out of this random gift box, so hoping it's going to be Swordsmith's Medal, or else the new Heart of Gaia, or an Insidious Pendant for Omega. I don't have those. Oh, I was wrong. It's not SSR after all. Finally, I do have a bunch of memory essence. I'm not going to lie and say this is all from that friendship summoning thing. Believe it or not, after 45 minutes of summoning 1,000 times on the friendship banner, what I got out of that was just around 800 memory essence, which is not even half of one weapon gamble. But I do have enough that I can afford accessories next month, so I'm going to chuck one weapon and see if I can get a crystal stinger. No, it is a purgatory, so I got some ore out of that. Well, maybe we're getting the bad luck out of the system first before we go into the real gambles, which is obviously for my guaranteed Noemi. So, 100% chance that I'm getting her here. The only question is how long it takes. And I think I have 40 pity left over from my Sakura Wars summoning session. So, starting at 40 for a guaranteed Noemi. Hopefully we get her right away. I also wouldn't be opposed to getting 2 SSRs in one pull. That would be fairly sweet. So nothing on that one, so that's 10. We'll say 10. We'll add it all up after. So this is going to be 20 or 60 total. Yeah, I guess we'll add it up now, because if we're going to pity, then it makes the most sense to track that. So nothing in 60 for Noemi. Let's see if we can get her in 70. Oh, I should have let it spin. Oh well, we'll just go through them. This is kind of more stressful this way. Way more stressful. Okay, so no. So we are going for 80. And we're into the crystals already, so it's not looking good for going back for Sumire. Huh. Okay. Nope, nothing in 80. See, this is why even when someone is a guaranteed Destiny summon for me, I always, always, always count on having to spend 100 tickets. More often than not, maybe that's anecdotal or pessimistic, but more often than not, it feels to me like if you have a guaranteed character, you're going all the way for it. So this was 90, nothing in 90. So that means this is my pity roll, 100 summons for a character that I'm not going to use, but I just wanted added to the collection, knocked out. This was the banner to do it on. Let's get some Rainbow Clock endorphins. Spin, spin, spin. Here we go. 100% chance of Noemi. Possible chance of someone else as well. I haven't had a double in a long time. I think since the Hiei banner, which was a long time ago. There's Noemi. Okay. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the bench. Did you bring any friends? Looking like a no. That's alright. So that's what we came in here for. We have almost 200 summons, and we are 2 weeks away from Hilda. Huh. Okay. In the spirit of a good gambling video, I am going to chuck a couple more at Sumire just in case. So I already have 3 Sakuras and, what, a Bozal from this banner? Worst case scenario, I can go a few summons and then just keep whatever pity I have for Hilda so that it doesn't go to waste. I'm not going to be summoning on the Landius, Jugler, and Yulia banner, as they are all 6 stars. Let's see if Sumire wants to actually show up this time. Overall, this was a pretty bad video for gambles. Nothing great in the gear department, went to full pity for Noemi. So this is probably a mistake, to be honest. Hoping that a crossover raid-up banner is going to change my luck. This is number 20. Nothing in 20. I'm not going to break the bank because I do want Hilda. And if I want Hilda, I'm going to need Werner. And getting both characters on a raid-up is usually an expensive proposition. So nothing in 30. Probably do 40 just because that is still under the base rate, and that's a decent amount of pity to carry forward to another banner. So getting Sumire here in 40 would be a decent deal, but if not, then those are all Hilda summons. Okay, so there is going to be an SSR. Let's see if it's a satisfying result. So if it's Sakura, that gets her to 5 stars. If it's an off banner, then it depends. And if it is Sumire, it completes my collection. Let's see. Come on, Sumire. Come on, Luciris. Oh, good! Huh, that's an interesting culmination of this summoning video. Kind of a bunch of bad luck and then just like a little bit of relief at the end there. Okay, so that's all the Sakura Wars characters taken care of. Noemi plugs a hole in my roster as well. And I'm not going to pretend that this is anywhere near enough crystals to be satisfied with my chances of getting Hilda, but I do have a couple weeks. There's a new month in there as well, so there's some rewards for the new month and the major update, and some strategy squad rewards for March as well. So let's just see how we're doing on these galleries. So I have everything for the original characters. Chapter 2, I'm still missing Shilinka and Clotaire. Unfortunately, with Shilinka, she's coming up on a banner along with Tsubame, who I'm also missing. So I'm not going to have a Destiny guarantee on that one. Also missing Mariel from the banner that just expired, but I'm happy to hold out for her raid-up banner in the summer. Still missing Betty which, whatever. I have everyone from Langrisser 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So yeah, those are my missing characters. Mariel, who's new, Subame, Betty, Shalinka, and Clotaire. And then, of course, in terms of crossovers, don't even want to think about this one. I did over 400 summons on the Overlord banner, mainly for collection purposes, since, you know, I don't plan on, well, I end up using Albedo just because I summoned her all the way up to 6 stars, but no Shell tier. Very weird. Have everyone there. Everyone there. On the Yu Yu Hakusho banners, it's interesting because I got Yusuke and Hiei on their respective banners and missed out on Toguro and Kurama. Arguably, I mean, these were the 2 prime PvP characters at the time, although I would like to play around with these other guys because they seem fairly interesting. I just completed this one. You saw at the beginning of my last Sakura Wars summoning video that I was missing both of them, and I have everyone here. So I really just have to hold out hope for a couple reruns in order to complete these rosters, but that's not really a high priority. So overall, kind of weird ups and downs on the luck there. Like, I don't even consider getting Sumire in 50 summons to be great luck, but it is nice to get her out of the way. This banner is totally done. So yeah, that's gonna put a cap on this whole session. Overall, I'm satisfied with that. Kinda wish I didn't have to go to pity on Nomi's banner. But as far as the Sakura Wars banner, if I count those 40 initial summons that I ended up using on Nomi as Nomi summons, then I really, on the Sakura Wars banner, I used 150 summons to get 3 Sakura, 1 Bozel, and 1 Sumire, which is great luck, especially for a crossover. So, we'll call it a win. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one. Happy Langrissing, everyone.